Hello, it's me, Bob, Bilbo Bob, and today I'm going to be taming a, what do you call it? You know, the thing on the title, a griffin, that's the one. Yeah, I'm going to tame a griffin. Yeah, pretty much, I want to tame a Quetzal, but to tame a Quetzal I need to tame a griffin, because I'm a solo player, so yeah. Right, so you've clicked on this video because you want to know how to tame a griffin, don't you? Yes, so let's have a look. You're going to need tranks to knock it out, or you can use a you can use crossbow if you want. It'll do the trick. It's not a really high level tame or anything, like high up. I'm using my long neck, obviously. A trap will consist of dino gateways and reinforced gates. Like, so the gateways and gates, same like with any birds, pretty much any flyer. Like, same thing I've done in my snow owl and RG Argentavis taming videos. It's pretty much the same, only instead of using 4, I'm using 6 because it is a bigger tame. Its favourite food is extraordinary kibble, and I don't know if you noticed, but I've got these things in my inventory. Don't know what they are. They're something to do with some event, not really sure. They're for the Halloween event, but I don't actually know what they do. Right, so yeah, now you know what their favourite kibble are, and the trap we're going to use. I did see a level 85 just for starting this video. It's not the highest level, but I only need it for one purpose anyway, so I'm not too concerned about its level. It's down there. You can always tell where they are because there's always a massive bunch of dust everywhere. Right, these things are pretty fast, I think. Yeah, there it is. It is getting kind of bloody, that's my only concern. But that's alright. Oh look, I'm building it right next to where I built my other thing. This is like an area that has got a lot of griffins in it. I'm honestly not convinced that thing's going to stay alive long enough for me to trap it. Well, we've got to wait and see, I guess. I need one way to find out. Right, you can dive. Right, so building the trap, gonna build it the same way I build any other bird trap, pretty much. I haven't actually ever tamed a griffin before. This will be my first time doing it, but don't worry, if it doesn't go well, you won't be seeing this. So that's how you know that it's a good video. And because you're seeing this means you know it will go well. So that's a bit of support for myself. It will go well, and you know it will go well because you're seeing this now. So yeah. So don't worry, it goes well. Unless it doesn't, in which case I won't upload it, but it probably does. They don't need to be perfectly on point, but it would be better to have them more on point than not, if I'm going to be honest. Don't leave gaps that are too big. Leave a gap big enough for you to run out if needs be. That's the plan, at least. This is going to be a pretty big trap, but no matter. Pretty basic, like the materials used to make this, to be honest. Doesn't cost too much, not for what you're getting. It's the same with most of my videos. I try to make the traps as cost effective as possible. So the plan is, same way I would do it for every time I tame anything with this kind of trap. Keep this door closed, run them in here, run around out here and close it, because if I have this one open as well, run out through this door, that's 2 chances of them escaping instead of just the 1. So it halves the success rate. So now I'm going to move my my wyvern away so he doesn't get caught up in it. And I'm going to go and shoot this guy. He doesn't have much health, I don't think, from what I can see, which is worrying. But it's good. Right, yeah, this guy's really weak. Right. He seems kind of preoccupied. Oh, it's true. I hate true bombs. Oh, right, let's try and keep up. Right, this is good that this guy's actually got low health. I will explain why, because there is a thing you can do if your tame that you're about to tame has a low health. Too low. This guy is probably too low that I will not be able to tame him without him losing health, that I'm dying. So what I'm going to do is get out here. Hopefully he's trapped in here. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to be back in a second, and I have a trick up my sleeve. So you wait and see. I don't think he can damage stone. No, he can't damage stone. Level 85, he shouldn't despawn between now and me getting to my base and back. So I will be back in a second. I'm back. And right, so the way I'm going to do this is I have brought with me very cleverly a snow owl, because snow owls, for those of you who don't know, have the ability to heal. So you go like this. This works on friend or foe pretty much, and you go hold what is on PlayStation the left trigger, and if you're close enough it will freeze them and it will heal them. This, obviously he doesn't need healing, so that's not an issue, but he does, as you can see by his blood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk close enough to him, might take a couple of hits of damage, but nothing I can't take, and he will start to heal. This guy it's not a decent level snow owl, I'll be honest. It's a pretty low level, but I'm not too bothered by the level. All I really pump up is stamina, because the more stamina you got, the longer you can heal for. So he will start to heal now, bit by bit. It won't be perfect, but it is what it is. Oh, he's not letting me get close enough. There we go. And he will start to heal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this back and forth until I reckon he's got enough health that I can start to heal him. And I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. Now, I don't know how much health this has given him. If you want to check, you could use a magnifying glass, but unfortunately I don't have one. Obviously this won't be the case normally, it's just this guy was really low when I found him. But that is a useful tip. If you've got a low health tame that you want to tame and you don't want to risk him dying, if you have a snow owl, even if, I don't think a daredon will work, but a snow owl will work. And it will heal him enough, because if you look, it's a high level trank. It's high level long neck rifle, and it does 100... Oh, hello. I'm actually going to kill this thing, because I don't trust it won't try and kill my tame. But it does 163 damage, so it's not exactly like whistle passive. You know what, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this with the Wyvern. Let's just... Yeah, there we go. Come over here, Snarl. I don't want you getting attacked by something and dying, because I went through a lot more hassle to tame this thing than necessary. But it was worth it, because it means that I can now tame things. I don't actually think that's blood. I think that's just its colour. I'll get a better look at it when it's knocked down. But I'm not so sure that's blood. Yeah, it's a very high damage long neck, so I don't really particularly want to end up killing it by accident. Obviously it does mean... I'm keep on hitting the thing, don't I? It does mean increased torpor damage, but even so, don't want to risk it. And also there are a lot more people on the server now. Right now there's about 15, but there will most likely be PvP stuff that you'll see. And I'll say that because I had a run-in earlier with some people, and long story short, I no longer have a Wyvern taming base, but that's okay, because the reason they destroyed it is fair enough, because my towers kept on shooting them down. But we've made an agreement, nobody builds things with turrets in the Highlands. However, we'll see how long that lasts. If they break the agreement, I'm going to war with them. Isn't a good idea, I'm only a solo player, but it's good for content, I guess, and you know what, might as well. Alright, so now you place the kibble into him. I would typically need to give this guy narcotics, but because of the taming rates on the server, he will be up before he needs narcotics. So that's pretty convenient. Right, this guy will start to eat food and stuff, and then he'll tame. These guys, what they're useful for is their primary use, I'd say, besides their diving thing, where they can dive down, which is similar to what a snow owl can do, is their ability to hold weapons. And they don't have genders, apparently. But yeah, you can hold weapons whilst flying them, which is the only fly you can do that with, to my belief. So that's pretty decent, which makes them perfect for solo taming Quetzals, which is what I'll be doing a video on next. So yeah. If you want to, I might yabber on a bit about... Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to yabber on a bit about the politics that's been going on in the server, because it's not important. all you guys really need to know, for those of you who follow me and watch my videos, is some people said some stuff. They're probably not going to stick to it. Whether they do or don't, we'll wait and see. If they don't, chances are I'll go to war with them, considering they're the Alpha tribe. But yeah, I think that's everything. I've taught you how to tame a griffin, which is pretty cool. Trap might not need to be 6 wide. I guess you could do it with 4 instead of 6, but these guys, I just went for 6 because this is my first time taming it, and I thought because they had a tail, they seem a lot bigger than they actually are, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's everything really. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is. Yeah. See you in the next video. Bye.